Hello, everybody. How are you today? This is June with Red Daisy Crafts. I hope y'all are having a great Sunday, and I'm looking forward to crafting with you this afternoon. I have some fun things planned, some additional alternate projects for the paper pumpkin from December. The good things come in small packages. And then I also want to show you guys some of the new kits are available online at Stampin' Up. So I look forward to showing you those items and sharing with you a couple alternates for those as well. So we've got a lot of things happening. Hello. How are you today? Thanks for joining. And so I'm going to go ahead and put you down so that we can jump right in because I have quite a few things. Hello, everybody. Thanks for leaving a note. Hi, Wanda. If you're not signed up with StreamYard, I can't see your name. So if I don't say your name, please don't have your feelings hurt by that. Would love to know who you are, but also understand that you may not be comfortable with making StreamYard accessible to your information. So thank you for that. Looking forward to some Stampin' Time. So let me go ahead and put you down to the table and we'll get started. We're going to start with the good things come in small packages. So I'm going to jump right in with creating a couple of card ideas that I had come up with, and I'm using the elements from the kit, plus I am using the card bases that were available in the kit. And so I will jump right into this. So I have 4 pieces of the elements that are in. These are the sort of the wrappers that were for the little boxes in the kit. And I have cut these down to 2 inches by 2 1/4 inch. So 2 1/4 by 2 inches. And so we're going to put those down. It's going to kind of lay out like this here. And then we have this band that's going to go in here. Now, this is something I did cut from cardstock, and I'm using Garden Green cardstock for this, and it's 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, 5/8 of an inch by 4 1/8. So 5/8 by 4 1/8. And I'm going to, what I do with my pen, I'm going to write it down real quick so I don't forget what I did. All right, so let's go ahead and put this together. And I hope y'all are doing good, having a good week. What have y'all been creating this week? Why don't you let me know in the comments? I'd love to know what you've been creating this week and hear all about what you're making. So this is going to be like a little, probably like a shower card or a baby card that you could give with a gift. Or you could even welcome a new baby with this card. And just a fun little card to go to a friend who just had a baby. So and I'm just adhering these down with the Stampin' Seal. I'm using Stampin' Seal Plus. You know, I don't normally do that, but I have a lot to go through tonight, so I thought this might be faster. Hopefully that will turn out to be the case. So, and so then I'm going to go ahead and also put this one down in the center of here. And so that's our basic layout, but I do want to stamp a greeting using the tabs that came in the kit, and we're going to put on here for your special delivery. So this is how you can consider this a baby. But I suppose it could be anything, but there are like little hearts and moons on here. I'm sorry, not hearts and moons, but stars and moons on here. And so I think this will be really cute. And I'm also using my big ink pads today, and to make it a little easier. And but I'm using my block that comes in the kits and that you're used to seeing. And so we're just going to get this stamped, and then we will close this up, and we're going to put this onto the card. So we're going to put this here off to the side like that, and I have some stars out that we can put on to the card as well. I'm using 3 stars for here, and then I found some of this yellow ribbon I had around. I do not think that this is still in the catalog, so it may have come in another kit. It was just a piece I had around that I thought I would just, bring in another little element here. So I am sure that all of you have extra, crafting supplies around so that you can find something if you wanted to add a little ribbon as well, if you chose to make this card. So we're going to put that on with the glue dot, and I'm going to pop this up with, I have some leftover dimensionals from other projects I'm just using up here for this to just pop this up a little bit. And I have some mini dimensionals I'm going to use to put the stars on. So that'll just go like that. And then for each of the stars, we'll put on here some mini dimensionals. And thank you, Wanda. Appreciate that. Wanda, I know you must have extra supplies laying around. I bet you could find a little piece of yellow ribbon if you decided to create this card, couldn't you? So just a lot of fun, just trying to come up with ideas to, use all the different elements that come in the kit, and maybe a few of my extras that I have around. And so we're just going to put this on here like this, and there we go. There's our card. I hope you can see that nice. So we have one down. I just know I have so many I want to go through, so want to make sure that we can kind of move through those pretty quickly. So, and if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. Now I have another card here that we're going to use, and again, I did cut from this is Smoky Slate. You have so many. I knew you did. And this is just a great way. This kit has so many great colors in it that it's just such a great way to pull some other of your, card kit elements out. But this piece is Smoky Slate, and I cut this 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. So, and again, I'm using the Smoky Slate, the basic gray card base that was in the add-on card bases. And so here we go. I'm going to put this down. Oh, this is why I don't always like to use this, because sometimes it takes my paper off the I don't know about you if that happens to you, but sometimes that happens to me. I don't know if I'm just heavy-handed. I think I am probably heavy-handed, but okay. So it just centered that piece on there, and now we're going to put this one on top, and We're going to make 2 with the same basic design. This is one of the wrappers that came in the Piper Pumpkin that I have cut. I didn't have to change the width of this, but I did cut it down to 5.5. So now I'm just centering that on top of the smoky slate piece that I put down. So you can see it just makes a little border on the edge there. So that's really nice. And then we're going to stamp a sentiment on here. And, you know, you could put this card, this little piece here, you could put it across this way, or you could put it up and down. And I think for this one, we're going to do it this direction here. So let's see, we're going to use Good Things Come in Small Packages, because this could be like a birthday card or any kind of gift that you might be giving to a friend. And I'm just putting it off to the side so I can put my flower and leaves right on there. So have any of you already put together your kits? Love to find out if you've been able to put any of them together. I am looking for my glue dots. Here we go. All right. So I'm just getting a glue dot to put down this leaf. Yeah. Onto here, and should be able to also stick the other leaf on with that glue dot, because I'm going to put them together like that. And then I'm going to pop this up with a dimensional, and I put a couple dimensionals on here. I have them little mini ones going on here. Yes, I agree with you, Wanda. Paper pumpkins are perfect for people who are new stampers, or even just maybe, you know, maybe they have a tiny house and they don't need to have all the supplies and stuff that, or maybe want to have all the supplies and stuff. And so the great thing about the paper pumpkin, and you're right, is that it provides all the everything you need in it. I'm debating. I think I'm gonna put this on with some dimensionals. So bear with me as I change my mind 3 times. Do you do that? Do you start to craft and then you just start changing your mind and going in another direction? I do that all the time. Or I make one and I go, oh, I think I would like it this way. And so you'll see that with the next card, we're basically making the same layout, but it's going to be with different card elements. And so I think that's so great. Now, one of the other things I did was I had pulled out some other little gemstones, thinking that, oh, I could add some of those. Maybe y'all haven't thought of it, or you know, maybe have some extras from another kit. And so here we go. I just pulled these out, and I probably should have written down what they were. I think these are the iridescent rhinestones. So I'm putting them on here, and just to give it a little bit of a little shine. So there's a quick and easy card for you to make, again, with your December paper pumpkin, with just basically some cardstock and the elements that came in the kit, and maybe a few extras. And then of course I'm putting these are the envelopes that came with the add-on cardstock. So there's that one. So now I have one more, and I was gonna see if I could get y'all's opinion on this. I thought it'd be fun to have some input from you guys. So I was trying to decide if we would make a green, the garden green card base, or the Oh goodness, what is this blue? Tahitian Tide. Or actually, this might be Balmy Blue. I think this is more the Tahitian Tide. And so I have a green cardstock piece. Again, this was cut at, let me look at my note. It was cut at 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. And so I've been trying to decide, do we put it on a green card base, and we're going to use this stripe to go with it. And then we're going to put this base on here. And so then I cut out, this is the, let me tell you what size. It's 2 3/8. This is a retired punch, but it's a 2 3/8 scallop punch. And then one of the elements from the paper pumpkin kit. So I'm trying to decide, do y'all like a green background or do you like this blue background? I can't decide which one I like. Can you help me out? If you're joining us today, I hope you'll leave a comment and tell me you're here, and let me converse with you. I would love that very much while I sit here and craft. And right now, oh, you like the blue? Okay, thanks. If anybody else has a comment, we'll go with it, but otherwise I'm gonna start with the blue. I like it too. I liked both of them. That's where I was trying to. Oh, you want to see the green again? All right, well, let me show you real quick. And so there's the green, and then here's the blue. Actually feel like it maybe pops better on the blue, but what do y'all think? I got a green, I got a blue vote, and I'm trying the green. Any decisions? I think I'm leaning towards the blue. So we'll just go ahead and get started with that. I can always, yeah, okay. Thanks, Wanda. I'm glad you're in the same boat. So I, because of the stripes going over, I could use the green cardstock to go ahead and punch out my scallop. Let me put this down. Where is, okay, my bone folder. And we'll get this put together. I kind of like this layout because you could do so many different things with it, and it's just real simple, but looks nice. I know it's hard to cover up all these little cute sparkles, or sprinkles, I should say. And but who knows, maybe I'll make one like that one day. All right, so this one I'm gonna do in this direction, okay? And we're going to put this on here, and then of course this and this. But I need to stamp first, and so again, I'm making things that I can use with birthday cards, if you haven't noticed today. And so I'm sticking with this Good Things Come in Small Packages in the Garden Green. And oh, that's such a nice stamp for so many different reasons. So I think it'll be great. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put this down with my steel, and then I am going to put down the other with dimensional. So here we go. And we're going to put this on here. Center that on the scallop. And then we'll put some dimensionals on here. Oh, I don't need to use those. That's for sure. Got to use a lot more if I use those. And I mean, you could do so much with this. Like if I chose to like stop and go get some ribbon, I could have wrapped it around. That would be so cute. I'm going to center this, and then I have a cupcake. Love these little cupcakes that I'm going to put on here. And we're just going to put that, if I can get it in the right spot here. There we go. Just going to go off to the side there. But let's see. I think I got some other little elements that I could put on here. Like these blue. This blue is so pretty. I can't remember the name of these dots, but these are in the catalog. But I can add it to the comments for you guys later when I post pictures of all the cards. So many cute elements here. And yep, I just love to go crazy with these little dots. So there we go. And you can see they're not super shiny, and they're kind of a little flat. So they're not going to be too much trouble in the mail. So I hope you like this card as well. And that this just gives you a few more ideas and ways for you to play with your paper pumpkin. And so see, we have another envelope for that. And I'll show you some of the other cards that I made this week. So here's one that I made. Again, just that same kind of simple design. Here's another one. And this one I actually used some of the DSP that is available now in the Celebration catalog. This kind of Calypso Coral Stars. And here's another one. You can see just kind of similar. I just changed it up a little bit here. I flipped the card over and just used the white base that's in the paper pumpkin. I thought, well, I should make a couple of graduation cards because I'm sure I will need them in a few months when I start to receive little notices. But here, this is another one where you can see how it's basically the same card, okay? And I just used a different color card base. Now this one I did like pop it up with some dimensionals, but this one's pretty flat. But I don't know. I like them both. I think that the basic gray is a little more striking, but I just think how easy and simple it is to just, take almost the same elements and have a completely different look. So, thanks, Wanda. I'm glad you like them. So, that was 5 card samples that I just showed you, plus the 3 we just made. And last week we made, I think, 3 other cards. So we've made a lot of things with these this paper pumpkin for December. So I'll be excited. I think the new January paper pumpkin will be here maybe next week. And so maybe next weekend I'll be able to come back with that kit, and we'll be able to play around with that. So one of the things I wanted to show you today is some of the other kits. Let's do this one first. So on Stampin' Up! Every month they've been coming out, and I say every month because that's really what it's been like, but about every month they have a new kit that comes available. And I don't know if you're familiar with them or not, but they're available on the retail store. And this is the latest, this is one of the most recent ones. It's called Timeless Greetings. It's really nice for masculine cards or maybe even like a little businessy. And so you get in the kit, if I can get my thing folded around here, you get all these components here, and it makes 8 cards, okay? And it's a very nice crumb cake base for the card base and the envelopes. And there's some very nice elements that are in the cards. I will say, like, I wasn't a big fan when I first saw this, but the I did get a chance to play around with it yesterday, and it's really not bad. But it's perfect for a man's birthday or some type of thank you card or something like that, or even for business purposes. So I made up a few of these, and I thought we might make a couple more while I'm on live with you guys. But again, I tried to put them together and get things ready so that it would go quickly. But I wanted to show you the stamp set that comes in here because I do think it's kind of nice. And so here's the stamp set that you get. If I could get that to focus. Oh, I want it focus. Gonna have to work on that. So you have here, time to celebrate. You make the world a better place. There's a clock. This is actually like a world map kind of thing. Thanks. Happy birthday. And I can always count on you. So it's really a very nice set of stamps that come in it. And you can see here that this is the pattern for one of the envelopes, and another part of the envelopes has, it looks almost like a metal tailgate, but it's in this crumb cake. So it's actually looks like the metal that is sometimes on like a tailgate of a truck or something like that. Um, so basically, these are the cards that come, and you have this very nice foil element. Here's like a chain. There are tags in the kit that have this foil. It's kind of like a copper or rose gold foil. And then the stamp spot that comes in it is soft suede, and you get a block and in the kit as well. And so here's one of the cards that we made. Yeah, I think this would be great for retirement and graduation, Wanda. I definitely agree with you. And then here's or graduation thank you cards, actually, I just thought of. And then here's one of the other elements. And so this is also like a silver foil. And then I can't tell if you can see these very well, but they're like little they're almost like that same shape of the tailgate, like little embossing piece, but they're kind of bronze colored, and they're really kind of a unique little element that comes in the kit. And then there's pieces that are like wood grained, that it all pops out, and you don't have to cut or do anything. And so here's another one that I did, and just kind of changing up a little bit some of the plan. And then here's one more that I did. So time to celebrate. And yeah, I think perfect for graduation as well. So that is one of the kits here, and I thought we could put a couple of these together real quick just so you can see how quick and easy it is to do these. And I have everything ready to go. So here we go. So we can make one with this, I don't know, herringbone, I guess, is that what it is? Herringbone. So you can see that that matches one of the envelopes style. So I don't know, it's hard to see that very well, but so we're just gonna put this down here. Oops. I just don't think you need a ton of this, and it's gonna go on here, kind of centered. There we go. And then we have, let's do the watch. So we have this piece that we can put on, and here's the watch piece, and then I have this already stamped. Let's get in the right direction, June. Which way does the clock go? And then here are those elements that maybe you can see a little better here. I think they're pretty cool. And so we'll use this, and let's see. Let's do a happy birthday. So we'll just put that right up there, and we'll put the watch piece coming down, and then we'll add some of the little dots. So the little embellishments. Okay, so you know most of the kits come with the glue dots already included, so I have this, and it works out great for this watch chain. Really works perfectly for it. And I just lift up these dots and move them out of the way, and then we'll place this on here. And like having a little bit off the map here a little bit. Now I'm going to put the watch face down on to the foil. We can make sure we get this straight. There we go. And then we'll put this on with some dimensionals, and the kit included the dimensionals. So everything you have, as stated, everything you need is inside the kit. This kit, I believe, is $23, right at $23 for 8 cards. So a really good opportunity to create some handmade cards. So you get, you know, the experience of creating, but also you also get the ability to give somebody a handmade card, and you know how much people love that, right? I don't know about you, but whenever I give a handmade card, they always love it. And I especially enjoy it when people are, you know, oh my gosh, I can't believe you made this. You know, I just think it's a nice feeling. So I'm going to pop up the birthday sentiment on here, and then that will be all done basically. Now you could choose to put a sentiment on the inside, or oh my gosh, why am I having such a hard time with these backs of the dimensionals? Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna do this a little bit off centered here. There we go. All right, there we go. Very nice. So as you can tell, super fast, easy to create these cards from the Timeless Greetings. It makes 8 cards, and just super handy when you have them already made and the occasion comes up that you need to send a card. So I hope that you enjoyed getting to see this card kit. And let me just move this stuff out of the way, and I will get the other one here, which is the last one I have for today. And again, like I said, I'll put all of the details when I share pictures on my page. They are a classic, that's for sure. All right, so this is the latest kit that has come out, and it is so bright and cheerful. I just love it. It's called Saying Thanks Kit, and there are no stamps in this kit. It is quick and easy. So if you ever need to create some cards for, you know, to say thank you, like for a kid's birthday party, even, or make some quick cards with your grandchildren or your children, this is a perfect kit because it is super simple. It goes together so fast. I think a friend of mine said the other day that she made the whole kit in 30 minutes. So this is just so great. So I'm gonna show you what I made. This kit also, like, I don't know about you, but I saw this and I saw, oh, it says Merci and Donka, and like, I could totally use those too. I mean, people know that that means thank you, but they're just fun elements that just pop out. And then there are also some different saying elements that pop out. So that's part of the kit. You get these really fun and shiny flat well, they're kind of like diamond sequins, sort of, but they're iridescent. They're very, very pretty. Now, I also had it put in my thing just the basic rhinestones because I thought it's so easy. You could add to this, and then it includes white twine in the kit. And I'll get this out of the way, and I'll show you some of the things we have planned and that I put together. I kind of played around with this yesterday, and so I've put a couple of these together. So I'm gonna try and show you what I've done. Okay, so this is the card, that one of them that comes in the kit. Here's just the basic card made in the style of the kit. And isn't that just so pretty? All those colors. I mean, who wouldn't smile when they saw this, right? It just makes me smile. But I kind of took the card and I just kind of accelerated it. And so here you can see I added some purple ribbon. I got this online. It's the Gorgeous Grape. I actually think this might be in the clearance rack right now. So this is just sheer ribbon in Gorgeous Grape. I thought it would look great with this. And so I still added the little twine element behind the saying, but then I added some rhinestones. So I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but there you go. But this is just really beautiful. So I've taken it from this to this, and I thought we could make one here right now and do just a little bit something different with it. But I made it, I got it as ready as possible for this. And so basically we are just going to put this down behind it just to pop it up a little bit. And so again, this is that 1 3/8, or I'm sorry, 2 3/8. Is that right? Oh my goodness. Can't remember things. 2 3/8. This is that scallop punch. And so I'm just putting it down onto the card base, a little off to the side. And this is in Poppy Parade, which is one of the colors. And then I'm going to put this over the top of it. This is just another way for you to, you know, do something different with the card kit. So I'm putting this about halfway up right here. And then I have, thanks, you're the best. So that's the piece here that you're going to have. And it just goes right underneath the thanks. And so there you have just a little bit of another way to like pop that off of the page. Now, I have those rhinestones that I think would be so great to add a couple here to this. And we could put them right up here. And then we'll put one down below. And so now you can see those a little more, and there you have it. So it is so simple, so sweet. This card kit is $13, y'all. It makes 9 cards, and they are so super cute and simple. I just don't think we ever have enough thank you cards around, and so this is such a great kit. And like I said, I'll include all the links in the comments after when I post photos. Okay, so that's this card. So you can see we've made 3 different cards, and they're all super cute, right? So I hope you are enjoying this because I just loved this kit. It's a lot of fun. Okay, now I have this card. This is the card that's designed in the class kit. It just says, just wanted to say thank you. And so it has a little twine behind here, the added little elements that come in the kit. And then I added the purple, the gorgeous grape ribbon. And instead of the iridescent, I put rhinestones up here on the circle of the rainbow, and so cute. So I have one of these here, and I'm trying to see in here. I don't really have anything special planned for this, but I just want you to see how quick and easy this card goes together. Okay. And so in the kit, you also get some strips of dimensionals. And so they're perfect for this half kind of circle piece. And so that's going to go here. Got this a little too far to one side. Let me just gently get this off of here so I can recenter. Okay. All right. And so that kind of goes and pops up right here. And then these, kind of go off behind here like that. Okay. So I'm just putting these down with the glue dot that I had here. If I can get these out of the way. Couple on here, and then get them off. So that's gonna kind of go. Just wanted to say, oh gosh, I have little wrappers everywhere. They're getting in the way of things. Ooh. All right, that's a little better. Ooh. Just trying to remove some of the chaos that I've made. Do you make chaos when you create? I make chaos. And the table just gets more and more cluttery as I go. So we're just going to put that off here, and then this will go right here off to the side, and there you have it. That is how simple this card is. Now we can put the white twine is intended to go around around this, and I'm trying to think, how do we do this so that it doesn't get in the way of the bottom of the card. All right, so that's that. I don't know. I'm not always really great with putting these pieces of elements behind here and having it look good. So hopefully this is gonna be good. That's pretty good. All right. So there you have that piece. Yep. Yes, me too, Wanda. It definitely looks like an explosion took place here. So thank you. So I'm just going to add some of these elements onto here and push them up. And so there we have it. Just a quick and easy card. Again, super simple, just super simple. These are, and such a great and cheerful. They're so cheerful, y'all. I just think they would be so great. Anybody would, like I said, smile when they receive it. Just so fun. So fun. And all right, so here's the last one, and I think it's pretty spectacular as well. But this is the card that is also from the kit. So you have this frame of hearts, and you punch out all the hearts, and basically the card itself has this watercolor image on the back, and we put it down with some dimensionals, and then we have the I appreciate you. How sweet and cute is that? All right, so then I added some additional elements to this one, and hi there, thanks for joining. So I added some additional elements. So I added the ribbon, and then on the little iridescent I added the rhinestones. So as you can see, same kind of card, but also just super simple, and a little stepped up here with the ribbon. So this card to me is like perfect for a shaker card. And so I thought what we could do with this last one is make a shaker card for it. So I did some of the work ahead of time just because I want to try and keep things brief. But here's the watercolor card base. Like, oh my gosh, even if you had this kit, $13, right? And you got 3 of these, what could you do with this card base? You could cut this, you could add, I mean, such a beautiful card base. So here, what I did, as you can tell, there's something shiny on here. So I basically used a cellophane envelope and put it on the back of this so it would seal off all the openings. Okay. And so now we're going to cover this with dimensionals so that we can close it in. And my thinking is that we are going to close in the bottom of this for shaker purposes. And so I am going to put on all of the little strips of dimensionals all the way around. I'm making them tight up to each other. And I had some sequins around that I can use to fill it in. So we have some spaces that I'm going to have to cut, and I think this is going to fit perfect here. Is that right? It is. Awesome. Yes. And then I need a little piece here. I'm hoping this is going to work. Because when you make a shaker card, you really want to fill in all the holes otherwise you'll have things going everywhere. So I think that's nice and tight. And so let's continue down here. We're going to have to do this and then trim some off. There we go. And then we can turn the corner here. And so I don't know, have you ever made a shaker card before? They're really easy, but a little work that you have to do. So I don't know, sometimes if things are a little harder, then I may not choose to do it always. So okay, hopefully that's tight enough there. Feel like we might have a little bit of issue there, so I'm gonna put on another one right there just to stop it from going anywhere. That'll be hidden. So this part down here is going to be where we have the shaker. Now I still have to put dimensionals on up here so that whenever I put the card down onto the card base, or this piece down onto the card base, that it lays correctly. And so there we have it. So I think I still need to do this and then this one. I think it's gonna be perfect. All right, so these up here don't have to close because we're not gonna put the pieces in there at that point. So then it's gonna go down on here like that. All right, and I'm trying to figure out like what's the best manner for this. So I may have to figure out. All right, where are my pieces? Because I had them. Here we go. I don't have a lot, but I have a little. So I'm hoping I can do this without making a giant mess, right, folks? Because I don't know if you've ever made a shaker car before, but they can be messy, messy, messy. Okay. All right, we're already in the mess mode. All right, so getting these down here kind of laid out towards the bottom. Okay, so I'm taking off all of my pieces of the stickiness. You have made them? Yeah. I like, I don't know, shaker cards get a big wow, don't they? I just think, you know, people get excited and think they're just the coolest. So I thought this would be perfect for making a shaker card. And I hope it'll work out. Because I am doing it right here live with you guys, which is not always the best, but I think may have a tiny issue there, but here we go. All right, so when I'm putting this down, I just want to make sure that I'm centering this as much as possible, and I'm getting all of the edges pressed down nice and good. So our shaker goes from here down, and then this is all put on up here. I think we've got it, folks. I think it worked. And how fun is that? Really, really cute. That's a lot of fun. All right, so here I am going to make a bow for this. And oh, I know what I was going to do. Instead of instead of doing the twine like that, I was going to do the ribbon like that. There we go. So this is going to go on here just like that. So we have the ribbon element, and then we have the iridescent things to put onto here. And I think they will be a lot of fun to add to this. So you have I appreciate you, and you have a little shaker card at the bottom. And how fun is that, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? So for this card, we had the original card that came with the kit in that style. Then I made this one, and now we have this one. So much fun and options for you to create this card. So I hope I'm not leaking. I don't think I am. I think it's just on my desk. So much fun to have all of these beautiful cards from this kit. So great. So much fun. So I just want to say thank you for joining me today. That is the Saying Thanks kit. And like I said, I will include all of the links and details in the comments when I post pictures of all of these. And I really thank you for joining today. And Wanda, thanks for being here. You're always great and show up, and I enjoy having you around. So thank y'all, and I hope you have a great week. And I will see you next time. Bye.